Hey, what's up, my little Tattle Tells? What's up, Sussex squad? Come in the house. We have to talk. There's so much going on in royal news. How can we fit it all in? Let's just get to the bases. I mean, I guess we've already known this, but now we actually have proof. Jealousy. William and Kate, be thy name. There's so much weirdness going on. First of all, William and Kate are being super, super weird. No, I'm not talking about the way they act when they have to hug and kiss each other. I'm talking about the way William is keen. Okay, let me just roll back. William is keen and Kate are keen on making a Boston visit trip to America. Okay, fine. Nobody cares. But he's keen on also cutting into Harry's, I guess, fame, charisma. He wants to set foot on Harry's soil. How is that? He's literally said that he wants his work to be seen and have an impact outside of the UK. Now, let's talk about a couple of things. One, Meghan Markle and Harry should look at each other and say, damn, our impact, it's a lot. But two, they fought for years to keep it insular, years to keep their impact on UK. They barely even go to charity events in the UK. I'm talking about William and Kate. And now you want your work to be seen outside the UK? Sir, what work is that? And I'm not talking about you trimming those rose bushes. Side note, did you know Pippa named her baby Rose or some derivative of Rose and said it was a sweet nod to the royals? And I said, is everything all right? Are Pippa and Kate, are they okay? Are they arguing? I don't know. It was like a weird move. It was a weird whatever. Anyway, to get back into this, let me get back to William. Sir, what work are you trying to be seen? You literally said that you are not going to see hundreds of charities like your predecessors. You're going to concentrate on only 4 or 5 and really dig down into this, which means you will show up maybe once a year. Kate can't even show up for all her tennis matches, and she's a royal patron of tennis. You guys, it's actually so ridiculous. But you know what? Let's get into this and just see how the jealousy is going to go. But I will say one thing. If the Caribbean tour, if the Jubilee, if any events they've done in the last year is any indication, William and Kate are going to make a fool of themselves, and the royal people are going to go out their way to try to find a way to blame Harry and Meghan. Side note, Harry's book is expected to come out sometime this fall or winter, and I can't wait because, baby, the gloves are off. And the thing is, Harry can literally say, I went to the royal kitchen to get milk, and they were out of cookies. And the royal house will be like, how dare you disrespect the queen? Anyway, you guys, hit that like, subscribe, notification button, and let's get into this mess. Okay, so Scobie has an interesting taste on this, right? They said, as someone with a mostly American media career, one of my earliest challenges covering the royals was getting their PR teams to care about the overseas coverage. When the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge first got engaged in 2011, the British press was the only priority to those around the couple. Seeing the advantages of reaching the U.S. audience, it took a little more time. Access did eventually become more available, but over the years, the foreign market, including the Commonwealth countries such as Australia and Canada, were often seen as an afterthought by Palace Press Office. You know why they're interested in it. Why? I mean, besides America being awesome, but it's because Harry and Meghan are so big. And William, in his delusion and ego, thinks that if they basically step foot on the American playing field, they'll get all of Harry and Meghan's attention, because in their minds, they don't understand why people care even about Harry and Meghan so much. It really is super, super comical, you know? Now, Omid goes on to say that though the U.S. has been long fascinated with British royalty, what are they talking about? Oh, in this country is fascinated. I didn't even care about British royalty until Meghan actually married into them. And even then, I only care as much because I think it's an arcane system. Blood should not dictate how you are treated. And I think the monarchy should crumble. Plus, they're racist. And yeah, no. But who? They are delusional. Interest in the firm was massively renewed when one of the country's own married into the House of Windsor in 2018. Say her name, it's Meghan Markle. The story of Meghan's journey as a royal and all things related to it still accounts for the majority of royal coverage in the US. Yes, because we love Meghan. We love an American princess. But that said, we wouldn't care if she married like a pop star in the UK or whatever. It's just an interesting story. Anyway, that space was once occupied by the Cambridges. It was never occupied by the Cambridges at all. At all. They're delusional, which makes me think this is going to blow up in their face. In the couple's earlier days, one couldn't move for TV specials and magazine covers about William, Kate, and their growing family. Are they talking about did they ever step foot in the US? Whoever is feeding their head in these lies is getting fired. Okay, hold on. But as their life fell into a stable groove, the excitement and curiosity of their pair waned. With births and the many of life's major milestones checked off the list, they slowly became a tougher sell to audiences. That's why there is no U.S. media outlets on the couple's recent tour of the Caribbean. Again, and this is what they don't understand about the American media outlet. If you are American, you know this is a lie. There's something in America called the minivan majority. They are people that are older, married, with kids, comfortable, and they like to see celebrities that appeal to them. Good for the minivan majority. They are the people that read gossip blogs, buy the magazines, they drive the traffic. They can make or break movie stars. The fact that they're now in a more mature phase of their life, that won't hurt anyone. As a matter of fact, Harry and Meghan are in that groove, and no one cares because it's a big audience in America. Second of all, in America, we didn't know anything about weighty for a personality, Katie. We didn't know how William played her. We didn't know about the way she transferred to St. Andrews and all that stuff. There's still so much I don't know. If at the height of their excitement as a couple and the height of gossip, the average American had no idea and the average American blog site did not care, do you really think that you guys were all that popular? Not even that. That's why there were no U.S. media outlets on the couple's recent tour of the Caribbean. They don't understand that one of the things that made them so interesting to us was the way they treated Meghan. Seriously, without a Meghan Markle, the American audience, why would America care? We're not a colony. We don't care. Why would an average American care about what William and Kate, the future king and queen of the UK, do in a Commonwealth country? Does that even make sense? And now you're sitting here saying that's why nobody was there on your recent Caribbean tour. We weren't there because we didn't care. Get this. Though the Sussex grabbed more headlines, a steady stream of orchestrated appearances from George, Charlotte, and Louis and William and Kate's efforts during the pandemic has helped the Cambridges' popularity rise. And it seems Kensington Palace is now hoping they can do the same in the U.S. Even... Ha! I have to laugh. Do you realize that even the way you rolled out, we don't care about a royal family in America? I just don't think they understand on a basic basis. Seeing Charlotte and George, fine, they're cute kids, but what are we doing? They say that's why William sat down with People magazine, still one of the country's best read magazines, last summer for a rare interview. William is keen for his work to be seen and have impact outside the UK and the royal bubble. The charitable landscape in America is huge and he wants to have a presence. But you know what? That's the funny thing about Americans. They don't have enough stardust, fairy dust, whatever you want to have it, for us to care on our own. And I think it's obvious to everyone that you only want to even be seen in American markets because you want to compete with your brother. But the thing is, unlike American markets, as opposed to the UK markets, they have the UK tabloids on lock. If you want to be in American markets, you have to go to huge American media outlets, and it's not just People magazine. And you have to take the good and the bad because we don't have an inherent respect for the royal family that stops us from asking the hard questions. The funny thing is, I think Harry and Meghan they figured out the perfect balance. They're just famous enough, right? That they are a draw. If they're in a restaurant, you want to see them. But, at the other hand, they're just famous enough for that. But at the other hand, they still have enough privacy that we're not delving into their dirty laundry. We're not behind. But again, Meghan is American. She understands the fame game in America. She took Harry's hand and she guided him in there. William's team They are oblivious to how the fan game works even in the UK. They're going to make shit. If they thought the Caribbean tour was a mess, oh my God, I don't think they realize what they're asking for by having a presence in America, especially with all the skeletons in their closet. For God's sakes, William, do you really want American media journalists and gossip bloggers getting into the Rose Hannerby affair? Because I promise you, it will not be what you want. Now, Omid does opine that Harry's popularity in Britain may be suffering, but his rise in the U.S. with the R12 Foundation, they've received huge attention. They have impressive lists of donors. His charitable efforts and campaigning has quickly seen him acknowledged with the likes of Forbes and Time. And they named Harry and Meghan two of the world's most influential people. Now, here's what Omid thinks. Though rarely spoken about, William and Kate's own UK-based foundation, which the Earthshot started life in 2020. It came to life in 2020. Actually has its own U.S. nonprofit called the American Friends of the Royal Foundation. Oh my God, they are going to fail so bad. This board has included individuals from some of America's largest financial institutions and entertainment companies, including Universal Music CEO Sir Lawrence Grange, with plans of the Cambridge's December visit to be much more than just appearances at Williams Environmental Prize. Sources tell me that the preliminary conversations about the fundraising event, similar to the 5,000 a head dinner the couple hosted during 8 years ago in New York, have already taken place. They're out here begging for money, and they're also planning a trip to Washington, D.C. Oh my God, you guys, this is going to end horribly. I would say to every rich person with a charity, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? But again, it's all pomp and circumstance. It's all BS. And you guys, I will keep you posted on the next one. But mark my words, this Boston trip is going to be a disaster. And you know what? I can't wait for the American media to give William what he asked for. You want to be famous in the U.S.? All right, I hope all of your skeletons are well hidden because, baby, you are in for a ride of your life. Let me know what you think in the comments, my little Tattle Tells, and I will talk to you later. Bye.